Hello Leo Rising and Leo Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting June 5th, 2017. And a quick reminder for all you Leo people out there, if you're ever wondering why do astrologers say, look at your rising sign, I've got a special video on the main channel page that explains that, how to find it and what it actually means and how you can, work it into how you watch any horoscope, any astrology horoscope, really. And if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. So what is going on with your astrology this week anyway, Leo? Well, we've got two very helpful angles shining this week. Monday and Tuesday, we've got Mercury forming a lovely sextile to Chiron from your 10th house of career all the way back to your 8th house of shared resources and passive income. And whenever we have a sextile like this, remember, it's assistance, it's help, some kind of big boost. And with Mercury in your 10th house, hurrying along, speeding along the energies for rapid advancement, rapid upward mobility, it's going to actually bring some kind of big payoff to either an old debt or maybe not necessarily a debt itself, but maybe we find that we are raising money faster than we thought for a big expenditure that we were denied or the opportunity to have sometime within our, in our past. Maybe we couldn't save the money, that money had to go to something else, so we missed out on that opportunity. But this is bringing a second chance to actually get that experience now, as opposed to when we couldn't get it then. Later on in the week, we've got Venus, planet of harmony and pleasures, as well as luck and good fortune, moving through your 10th house of career as well, very much a good thing, forming a gorgeous connection to Mars, currently in your 12th house. And again, we have opportunities to actually grow something from our past as it is relevant to our career or relevant to our financial growth. So it's almost like you finally get a chance to maybe even begin the dream opportunity, the dream job, or the dream project, or something that's been on your bucket list that, again, you just have not been able to get off the draft paper, to get out of the idea, get out of the clouds. And with Venus in the 10th house, what's interesting is that you're noticing unexpected favor or popular support coming from clients and customers. So if you need that extra support, whether it's just simply validation and affirmation, encouragement, maybe you need someone to spread the word and propagate, or perhaps with Mars in that 12th house, somebody may even go out of their way to try and find a way to help you get funded for this opportunity. It's going to be there. So it looks like it's going to be a very, very good week. So what is going on with your cards when it comes to this week? Well, we have the card of the Maven for your spiritual advice for the week. And again, this is one of those situations where something from the past becomes our future. And it may actually indicate a harvest that you didn't expect to have. Usually with the Maven, we have an opportunity to finally reap the rewards of something that, again, has been waiting in the past. So, again, it's always fun to see sometimes how the cards in the astrology match. And with the Maven, you may also find that something that you thought was not viable, this was just not an option, whether it be in your professional life, your romantic life, your personal life, your home life, whatever, something you thought was not viable was actually viable. It's just a matter of perfect timing. And that timing may actually be now. And so you may notice, something that you wanted years ago is now suddenly available to you. Will we have to make room for it? Yes. But you can finally have it as well. So it's like, it's like having a dream come true, a bit late, but true nonetheless. For your Earth sector, when it comes to work and finances, we've got the Judgment card upright. And this can indicate the successful passing of a test, an evaluation. This can indicate a successful interview or the opportunity to get an invitation to an interview for those of you who are looking for new work. Usually the Judgment card always talks about a test of your methods, or a test of your ability, whether we're demonstrating it for a lot of observers, we're demonstrating it for evaluation again, or possibly being able to actually work on getting something completed for some kind of graduation or evolution in our work. Usually with the Judgment card upright, there is always some kind of carrot on the stick, and that we will get, whether it's a promotion, whether it's, a raise, an opportunity to work with clients and customers that we feel resonate with us more. But the Judgment card upright says that, this is something you have to volunteer for. Okay, the test isn't going to come to you. So you have to be aware of a challenge that's being put out there, or an opportunity that's sort of being broadcast, and it only to the volunteers go this opportunity. So you want to be careful not to be too, to be too lax, or to wait for it to come right up to your desk. It may not, but it will still be there. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, the others in your life, we do have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Some of you Leo people may decide that you can't work on a certain team this week anymore, or maybe teamwork is broken down so much that it may not necessarily be feasible to repair it. And that's okay to admit out loud. If you feel like maybe this work group, or this study group, or this team, or whatever it is breaking down, it's kind of served its purpose, it's lived its life expectancy, it's okay to take a drift, because sometimes this can indicate other people walking away, but I'm looking at you walking away. For some reason, with the Three of Pentacles reversed, it's kind of like you're graduating out of this circle. This may not be you, like, abandoning your friends. I feel like this is all a collaborative effort, but it is something that you feel like you can't necessarily work with anymore, and you're totally okay to go ahead and do that. The Three of Pentacles reversed can indicate here you also dropping an obligation to a person or a group of people that you can't actually maybe adhere to anymore, maybe you can't indulge them anymore, maybe you can't commit to them anymore. But it's for good reasons. Sometimes we have to move on because something good has happened and it requires more of our time and our energy. For your challenge this week with fire, we've got the Six of Pentacles upright. Okay, taking a chance on something that is a little outside your norm, or taking a chance on something that means you may actually have to exclude some of your time, energy, and resources from something else. That can be a challenge. It really can, especially if, and I know y'all Leo people, I'm a Leo moon myself, if you're known for a certain thing, if you're known to be a certain way, if you're known to have your patterns go in a certain direction, and maybe you're known for that by your peer group, you're known for that by your family, you're known for that, by your work group or whatever, this can be a tough thing to do because you're kind of going against the associations people have. The Six of Pentacles is saying this isn't going to cause the problems you think it might. Be careful about holding yourself back to stay well-liked and well-known, because that is people-pleasing. It's not like you're going to alienate yourself. In fact, your challenge is to actually heed this call. Again, this may be a big image shift for a lot of you. And the Six of Pentacles say taking a chance on it again, sometimes dividing our attention a different way, maybe giving more percentage to one thing than to the other, is the only way to make this work. And it is still fair, because if the energy we're putting into one thing isn't going anywhere, we need to put it where it's actually productive anyhow. I got Persephone here. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Nine of Pentacles upright. Beautiful card for love and romance, but this does indicate a situation where you and your partner may be a little bit distanced this week, physically. Now, interestingly enough, physically distanced doesn't mean emotionally distanced. And the Nine of Pentacles is indicating both you and your partner, or you and your crush, are actually staying well in contact, whether it's phone, email, messenger, whatever. But the Nine of Pentacles is saying both of you have a lot of good news to share with one another, in spite of the fact that it may actually be, again, taking up a lot of time and energy away from the couple. This could be a really good time for those of you who are hoping a partner or a crush actually starts, getting ahead of things in terms of maybe some financial troubles they've been going through, or financial issues that could be going on with the family. There could also be a situation where even you end up having to kind of pull away some of your energy from the relationship just this week, just from the time you spend there, not emotionally, but time-wise, because of some kind of big win that is happening to you and your partner at the same time. The interesting thing about the Nine of Pentacles, though, is that, again, this actually, for some reason, again, this is not only the absence makes the heart grow fonder moment, but you actually have some kind of gift to bring to each other when you return. So I hope that that's something that you can look forward to. So that's your horoscope, Leo. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com.